Yes, say what you say. I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. Collar tie, Muay Thai, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, wouldn't do. I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops, up off that. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Up off that. Hold on, let me get this fixed. Let me move this all the way over here. Yeah, there it is. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. It's football Sunday. Boy. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Hit the Tyson Bell. Who do we have up here today? Tyrese, what's going on this morning, brother? Gabriel. What's going on with you? BK, what's all right, man, Lord. First, I want to say this. Hit the Tyson Bell. Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, brother. Hey, hold on. If you don't know, like you know, Mikey Garcia, he got schooled, okay? Just schooled. Majority decision last night against who? What was his name? Salvador Martin. I never seen him fight before. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to know boxing. I've never seen him fight before. I saw this as a warm-up, a tune-up for Regis Prograis, right? Hit the Tyson Bell. Now, you know, Mikey Garcia, he called out Josh Taylor. He called out Manny Pacquiao. He called out, he's been calling out guys, and Regis Prograis run one of those guys. It looked like that fight was going to happen, all right? Mikey Garcia takes on this guy. He's been out of boxing for a while. He hasn't fought in a while. He gets southpaw. He gets Mikey's feet just way too slow. I'm not willing to say he's over. He's done for. I think Mikey is a sensational boxer. I was always a fan of his. I'm still am. I'm always a fan of Mikey Garcia. I just think he's a bad boy, okay? Last night wasn't his night. He was rusty, but give love to Martin. Is his name Martin? Who was, just boxing Garcia's head off, and Mikey Garcia thought he won the damn fight. Hit Tyson Bell. I was like, no. Commentators were like, damn, this is too bad. When's Mikey Garcia going to get started? It looked like his feet was in the sand. And let me show you what did you see what Regis Prograis tweeted? Hold on, let me show you what he tweeted on Twitter. He has to tweet on Twitter. Let me show you what he tweeted on Facebook. Why did I say tweeted on Twitter? Hold on real quick. He says that's not happening anymore. But I want to show you guys his initial response. It's hilarious to me. Let me show you. Let me show you what he tweeted out. I went straight to him. And hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel you. Hit the Tyson Bell. I feel you, bro. Oh my goodness. I feel you with both hands. Look. Regis Prograis, he wanted that fight. And That's what he tweeted out. Before I get to the main topic real quick, I want to say this. Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. So here's the plan. It looks like they're going to fight on the same card come early December, right? So that's how it usually goes to hype up a fight. You want to see the main card and the undercard, right? And you want to see the likely opponents. We've seen that before with Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler. You know, you had guys. You know, I think they even did that with Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard once. They've definitely done it. I mean, just time and time again. You saw that when, once again, when Ugas was the mandatory for Elder True Spence, IBF, they showed Errol Spence as the main card. They showed Ugas as the under. That's what you do. Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall are going to fight on the same card in December. And then after that, they're going to fight each other. Okay? Here, let me show you if you don't know, let me show you what Savannah Marshall had to say to Clarissa Shields. This is my response to it, by the way. Before we get into everything. Here it is right here.
See you next year, girlie. And show you what a real fighter and what a real champion fights like.
Tell her, Clarissa. You tell her.
This is set up perfectly now.
Oh, what a load of crap.
Huh?
Clarissa couldn't last 2 rounds with me. Yeah, sorry, 2 minutes, never mind 2 rounds.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, hell no.
So Savannah Marshall said that Clarissa Shields can't last 2 minutes with her, let alone 2 rounds. Tyson Bell. Huh? Look, I love the junk talk. Savannah Marshall is always somebody who kind of play the back a bit. She always seems kind of humble, show a lot of humility, but I love the junk talk. They have history, okay? I think that's a fantastic fight. I've been saying this for a long time, though I am a huge fan of Clarissa Shields, and I am pushing for women to be on the pound-for-pound list in boxing, and I think Clarissa Shields is a perfect candidate to be ranked in the top 5 at least pound-for-pound fighters in the world. So I back Clarissa Shields, but I've been saying this for a long time. I think Savannah Marshall beats her. Okay, hit the Tyson Bell. I do. I think Savannah Marshall is a tighter fighter all the way around than Clarissa. But Clarissa is definitely more successful, more accomplished, and a badass. I think she's just a complete fighter. If Clarissa Shields were to win, perfect. Okay. And I told you guys the type of fan I am. When I'm a fan of a fighter, I'm not. Look, if Clarissa Shields were to lose, I'm a fan of Savannah Marshall too. If she were to lose, I don't think I care that much. I'm a huge fan of Mikey Garcia. I laughed my balls off the entire fight last night, okay? I am more concerned with being entertained with the fight. One of my favorite fighters of all time, Arturo Gatti. He didn't win all the time. Oscar De La Hoya, another one that I really like. He didn't win all the time. Alberto, I love, huge fan. Sean Porter, they don't win all the time, okay? I just love watching them fight. I know when they fight, I'm going to have a great moment. So that's what I'm a fan of, the fight itself. The end result, fine. I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan. He doesn't win all the time. Okay, hit the Tyson Bell. But I enjoy when he fights, because more than likely somebody's going to get knocked out or dropped, period. You ain't going to be on your feet. Somebody's getting dropped, right? Or Wilder's getting dropped. Somebody's getting dropped. It's going to be action-packed. So, me being a bigger fan of Clarissa Shields, whatever. All right. I think Savannah Marshall would beat her, but hell, Clarissa Shields definitely has more than a chance. She's one of the better fighters pound for pound in the world. I got her ranked number 3. Okay. Now I got Usyk number 1, Canelo Alvarez number 2. I got Clarissa Shields number 3. Hit the Tyson Bell. All right. Let me see. I'm on time for once. Biz, you got me effed up with you got some strong swimmers. Manny, mixed feelings about T.O. with the N-word slip though. It wasn't a slip. I feel nothing about it. And I usually don't say the N-word, but I'm going to say it here. Okay. I usually don't say the N-word. I just look, I don't feel a certain way because I'm not sure if y'all know it or not, but I'm not a nigga. You could be. I'm not. I don't give a damn. That's not me. I am a black man. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay? So that I never took any of that personally. I never saw that as shots at me ever. I don't use the word because I know what the word did to my ancestry. So I don't rock with it like that. Okay? But if someone else says it, I know it's a cultural thing too. Hip hop has made that word into just a common word. All right? I know that. I'm not going to deny that. So if you grew up anytime in the 90s, at least, that word is just, you're saying it all the time. So go ahead. All right, you're saying it in you're saying it repeating movies, you're saying it when you're mad in traffic, you're saying it when you're listening to songs, you say it anyway, say it. Okay? Hell, I just know that's not me though. And that's the black two sugars. So we know better. That saying that somebody is racist for using that word, we usually use that as a gotcha moment. Gotcha, you said the word. We know that word is being pushed more than friend, more than man, more than woman, more than lady, right? More than the classy words that we feel like we're behind. We don't say lady enough. We don't say man enough. We don't say friend enough. You're my friend. That's not cool to say. But when anyone say it, we use it as a gotcha moment. Come on. We know. If you want to be real, we know. Hit the Tyson bell. We know. We all know. Everybody say that we all know. Okay. So look. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez. And Devin the Dream Haney. Hit the Tyson bell. Look, they got that face-to-face argument from many different angles. From many different angles. They got that face-to-face argument, and I got something to say about that. We got a lot to talk about, but it's not going to be a long show because I got to get ready for the football. I got my fantasy team. I'm 2-3. I'm pissed. Okay, I need to get to 500 this week, and I'm behind by 9 points. So I'm pissed off. Okay, not in a great mood. I got a bye week with the Saints, but I digress. Okay, so look, let me show you something. Let's see what we can look at. Number one, let's look at bits moments here.
Y'all fake it till y'all make it. Fake it till y'all make it.
Fake it till y'all make it.
Man, y'all don't want to fight. Y'all don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. We can make it happen. We can definitely make it happen. You on the zone now.
Oh, wait a second. Y'all hear that? Hit the Tyson bell. You on the zone now. This is from Matchroom. Hold on. Let me see what I have to say. Did you catch the Navarrete fight? Yeah, we spoke on it. That and the Cole main was great. Oh, yeah. Top Rank is great with matchups. I mean, it is what it is. All right. Haney got the best of that one. T.O. with no answer. I think they both did well. We can listen to it. If you're a fan of Haney, you think Haney got it. Okay. If you're a fan of Teofimo Lopez, you think Teofimo Lopez got it. If you're like me, it's just like they're just going back and forth with banter. But let's check this out.
My thing is like, y'all do all this, but y'all don't really want to fight.
He said, y'all do all this, but y'all don't really want to fight. Not exactly true. Not exactly true. Nobody wants to fight Devin Haney, and that's the Black Two Sugars, bro. Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you this though. Nobody but Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez will fight anybody. Let's run this by you. Let me. Teofimo Lopez had this IBF mandatory with Kambosos. He can't fight Devin Haney anyway. All right. He had that Kambosos was ready. He was down. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna fight Kambosos, but that's been kicked down. I don't even want to talk about that. That is just exhausting. I guess we gotta talk about that, but that's just exhausting to talk about. Now they're gonna fight on the zone. Fine, let's get that out the way. Okay. If he gets past Kambosos, when you look at Mikey Garcia, you know what ring rust does to you now. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay. So, Teofimo Lopez fighting all the guys he fought. We all know Nakatani, Richard Comey, Lomachenko. He'll fight Devin Haney. All right, hit the Tyson bell. But the thing is this, Devin Haney, you know he ain't scared of anybody. He's begging for a fight. Devin Haney got as many followers as I do on YouTube. There's no way I should be more famous than Devin the Dream Haney. All right? Talking about boxing when Devin Haney does the shit. Hit the Tyson Bell. And a WBC champion. All right? But let's move on. Let's move on.
Can we do it right here on the zone?
Yo, we can do it anywhere.
You here? We can do it
ESPN, we can do it anywhere.
It don't matter.
Right here.
Yo, y'all belt should be on that, man.
That don't mean nothing.
When you finish the tempo,
Y'all hold that belt. I'm surprised y'all ain't bring it today. I'm surprised y'all ain't bring it today.
He said, y'all hold that belt. I'm surprised you ain't bring it today. The funny thing is, Teofimo Lopez got his hands cuffed. Because Teofimo Lopez, he has a date. He got his hands cuffed. No matter how much he talk, he got to fight Kambosos. He can talk all he wants. He got to fight Kambosos. That's why this here is hype. It's hype. But let's go further. Let's go further. Let's go further.
Let's do that. Right back to back.
Look at y'all. Look at y'all. What you talking about? Yo, I'm definitely. Oh man, I eat shit, bro. I eat shit. I'm hungry. I eat with my motherfucking hands. I eat with my motherfucking hands.
You see that look in his eyes? Y'all, there's no fear in this man. See, this is the thing. Boxing fans, they get scared. We get scared. These fighters aren't scared of jack, bro. They're not afraid. There's politics, but they're not afraid. When Devin Haney asked if he was hungry, Devin Haney looked in the eyes of a guy who stays hungry. Devin Haney, no matter what, Devin Haney knows at that moment, this guy is hungry. He said, I eat with my hands. I don't care what they say. Devin Haney, real recognized real, and Teofimo Lopez looked extremely familiar right there. I know Devin Haney's real. And Teofimo Lopez, no matter what he says, he knows Devin Haney is real. Hit the Tyson Bell. No matter what he says. No matter what. They are looking in the eyes, in the soul of two real warriors. Now, y'all can jump in the comments all y'all want and say what you want, but it doesn't matter. These two men are looking in the eyes of each other and they see animals, man. We do a lot of talking from the couch, us media people. I'm going to talk for myself. We do a lot of talking, okay, from the couch. Oh, man, maybe he ducked him and maybe he. This right here, this is different. This is a different energy. This is a different energy. This is a different thing. I don't even know if I'm in any position to speak on this. That right there, I haven't looked like that at another man since I was damn 23, 24 years old. And that's the Black Two Sugars. I haven't looked like that at another man. And I know it can be war since I was 20-something years. I'm too grown now to be looking at another man like that. So I don't know if we're in any position to speak on that. But let's move forward. Let's move forward.
We doing it. I just
want to let them know what I'm all about. I just want to know what's up.
You don't want to do it. Do that shit inside. You don't want to do it.
Because I ain't supposed to, nigga. Never been.
See, he said because you don't want to do it, right? I ain't P, N-word, all those things. Now the testosterone is built. Now it's on, okay? He said because you don't want to do it. The thing about Teofimo Lopez is this, and I'm going to tell you about Devin Haney. The thing about Teofimo Lopez is this. No matter what you try to say about him, he fought the fights. See, he's as young as the rest of them, if not younger, but he looks like the experienced fighter because he is. He fought the fights. No matter what you say, he's scared. He's this. Did Devin Haney fight Richard Comey? Did Devin Haney fight Nakatani? Did Devin Haney fight Lomachenko? I know he wanted to, but wanting to and what ifs and doing it are two separate things. So Teofimo Lopez is speaking from, I'm getting things. I'm fighting Kambosos. We know he's a monster. Here's Tyson Bell. You feel me? Devin the Dream Haney, he wants his shot. So you know he's hungry. He's Clubber Lane right now. He's Clubber Lane. But instead of looking in the eyes of Rocky Balboa, he looked in the eyes of Apollo Creed. So they're sitting there, two hungry animals with their fangs and claws out. You feel me? Let's continue. Let's continue.
Not on my blood. Never been, bro. Yo, you've been fed from a silver spoon your whole life. I know that shit.
See, they know each other. You've been fed from a silver spoon your whole life. I know that. See, they've been working with each other for a while. And you know, Devin the Dream Haney, he's been around Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard. Everyone knew the talent that he had. Floyd Mayweather since he was a little boy. Teofimo Lopez may have gotten his out the dirt a little bit more, but I'll tell you this. Devin the Dream Haney said he sparred with all of them, and they all know. He said he sparred with all of them but Lomachenko, and they all know. That's what Haney said. I sparred with Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez. They all know what's up. Hit the Tyson Bell. Ryan Garcia, they all know what's up. And that's why Devin Haney's so pissed. You got people who are more recognized, who are bigger, and Devin Haney is like, yo, when he told me personally, you guys remember the interview I had with Devin the Dream Haney? I sparred with those guys. They know. They know. T.O. can't be jealous when T.O. is pretty much undisputed. We'll talk about that. There's no way he's jealous of. If you're a fan right now, you're not going to be able to talk on this level. All right, you're going to just be either fanboying with Devin and hating T.O. or fanboying with T.O. and hating Devin. All right, but just hear me out. Hear me out. It's both. They're both animals. They're both animals, and that's why Devin Haney is so pissed. Devin's been walking around with a huge chip on his shoulder. All right. The one thing about Devin is this, and T.O. is this. T.O. knocked guys out. Huh? He had Lomachenko gun shy. Lomachenko knows in his heart he was gun shy. He had Lomachenko gun shy. Teofimo Lopez got that kind of IQ and power. Devin the Dream Haney looked at Linares, and Devin the Dream Haney said, hey, how was my power? Did you feel it? See, Teofimo Lopez ain't got to ask if you felt my power. He could look at you and tell. Okay? So this is what's going on here. I'm just letting you know what's going on here. Okay? Could be fight of the year. I'll say T.O., but it's a close call. It is a close call. All right? It could be fight of the year. Here we go.
Yo, sign the fucking contract. Nobody, bro.
Bingo. That's when Devin Haney got him. Teofimo Lopez said, sign the contract. Devin Haney said, what contract? You see his voice go up? What contract? Because that's when the cap happened. That's when the cap happened. Teofimo Lopez had me fooled. He said, hey, I sent the contract to Cambosos and Devin Haney, whoever signs first. Devin Haney was was with us in this community talking about, I ain't get shit. What contract? What contract? Now watch T.O. He's going to talk about, hey, talk to Bob Arum or something like that. See, this is when the cap happens.
What happened to the meeting with Bob?
What happened to the meeting with Bob? Wrong. You said contract. That's where, see, now the vein, now his neck. See, this is when you know you're lying. When your neck gets shorter and shorter. How about when you're about you know when you're lying. Yeah, everything gets around here. Your shoulders get higher, your head gets shorter, your hands get higher. Well, it's a wrap. You're capped. Is that the Black Two Sugars? That's when the cap happens. All right, let's go.
What happened to the meeting with Bob? What happened to the meeting with Bob?
Hey, look at the father. The father like, yeah, boy. Yeah. Hey, the father was yelling like a mug. Senior was yelling at first. Then he was saying, sign the cap. Well, what happened? He was like, yeah. Because I'm going to tell you who don't lie. The father. Senior never lied. Senior's like, yeah. Hey, can we move on from that one? Here we go. Watch this.
What happened to the meeting with Bob? What happened to the meeting with Bob? Exactly. What happened to the meeting? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't test me. You know that.
Boom. Right there. That's when they came back. They capped. But when he said, I'll fight anybody, he was, You know, you repeat yourself until you get an opportunity to get the mic back. See, he was falling. What about the You're scared. Why not fight anybody? Now the dad's back. Now the dad's back. Wait a minute. We'll fight. That's what Teofimo Lopez can stand on. I'll fight anybody. I've shown you I'll fight anybody. All right. This is what's going on. This is deep shit. This is one of the hottest things to happen this year.
Anytime.
We ready, bro. You know what we see you are.
Anytime. Come on,
Oh, they shook on it. Right there, they shook on it. Now we get to hold Teofimo Lopez accountable. Now we get to hold Teofimo Lopez accountable. We got it on tape. Who got the tape? Who got? Everybody.
But you don't remember what they
look.
But you bought the bottle of beer, definitely, at 12:15.
Yeah, it was 12:15 exactly. If I'm not mistaken, it was.
Now you see something. Now you see now. You done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. You see now. You see now? Right there. Right here, dog. Right here, dog. You see now? After Cambosos? You see Big Devin? Hey, after Cambosos? Hey, that's old school. That's old school player. See, I'm 41 years old. See, he around my age. That's old school. Shake on it. He said it cool as hell. Shake on it. Shake on it. Shake on it. After Cambosos, that's your ass. Shake on it. Shook on it. Okay? Now, look. We're going to say what happens in the future, okay? But let's finish breaking this down just a little bit.
Excuse me. Let me go.
Dang. He said, I ain't going to shake your hand. Get out of here. He just dissed Devin. Devin tried to shake his. See, Devin. See, this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong. This is what's wrong right here, Devin. Devin is a kind guy at heart. Devin, when you got him on his back, step on his neck. Devin, when you got this dog on his back, you step on his neck. I want to shake on it too. See, that's the shit. See, it goes in waves. Now you put your hand out to shake Teofimo Lopez's hand. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't respect you. He pulled a Deontay Wilder. No love. Okay? Now look. Watch this.
I ain't pushing. Nah, bro. Never been.
Look at that face right there. Look at that face. Now, here's the thing. Teofimo Lopez, he said this. I don't respect you. I respect your father. So I shook your father's hand, right? That comes from men who got fathers. He got a father of his own. Oh, I know I have to respect the people before me. I respect your father. But you and I, though, I'll shake your father's hand. You, look at this face here. Look at this face here. Huh? I got no love for you. I got no love for you. Hit the Tyson Bell. I ain't shaking your hand. I'm a dog. You feel me? Now look.
I shake with your father because he the boss.
Dog, I shake with your father because he's the boss. What are you? It gets real, bro. He said, shake my son's hand. That's dad loving his son. Man, he's like, hey, no disrespect, but your son can kiss my ass. We ain't friends. Look at his face.
You ain't running shit.
Get the F out of here.
Bro. We run shit, bro. You ain't got no partnership with nobody. Look, we got partnership with people. I know they talking about. Who you?
Now he's going to talk to Eddie. Now we're going to get to Eddie in a minute. We're going to get to Eddie in a minute. Because look. Check out Pops. Check out Pops.
We follow by tackle. We not going to fight that fucking ball.
You hear that? Listen.
I'll tell you like this. Are you kidding me? They don't show up. What are you talking about? We follow Lomachenko. We not gonna fight that fucking bum.
Bingo. The father's right. See, Eddie Hearn was like, you ain't showing up. Y'all ain't showing up. He said, what you mean? We fought Lomachenko. We ain't going to fight him? Lomachenko's a real one. We ain't going to fight him? What has he proved? This is real, bro. Let's see what Devin Haney has to say.
I told you.
Now look, you see what Devin Haney on? He's cracking up. I told you. He's laughing. You want to know why? Because I got to do something to get these guys in the ring with me, man. Devin Haney's right. Man, I got 100,000 followers on Twitter. Nobody gives a damn. I am one of the best fighters in the world. No one gives a damn. I got to do something. Now this has gone viral. Bingo. I told you, whatever it takes. See, everybody got to take note. Terrence Bud Crawford, another one. Another one. Terrence Bud Crawford, probably the best fighter in the world. There's people who wouldn't even know him if he was in Walmart. Okay? He's right.
He was talking some dumb shit. Hey, he was talking some dumb man, doing all this dumb shit. Man, he's in my blood, all that old dumb shit. Listen, when they be doing all that rah-rah and trying to hype themselves up, you know what time it is.
Boom. Devin Haney thinks that Teofimo Lopez, hey, bro, you trying to hype yourself up. You're falling apart in front of me. Right? This is it, man. Alpha versus alpha. This is alpha versus alpha. New member, baby. Let me see what Jay Cooley. No war room without me. Oh, shit. Here we go. We all knew T.O. scared Devin, Tank, and possibly Ryan at the time could have beat Loma. Y'all giving T.O. too much credit. See? There you go. Jay Cooley, everybody. Late but here. Much love to you, Mr. Ross. Blessings ever from Belfast. But much love to you. For once, I agree with Cooley. Cooley's hard to agree with, ain't he? You gotta love Cooley. We love you, boy. We gotta love Cooley, bro. So look. Let's move on a little bit because I gotta go in a minute. Football. You know, football's life right now. Football's life right now. Never over boxing, but shit, it's football Sunday. Now, listen, this is the future right here. Okay. Look at Mike Comperture's Twitter. Devin Haney tells ESPN he's slated to return December 3rd in Las Vegas and hopes to fight Jojo Diaz. Gotta give him that money. Okay. Now check. This is the important part. If not, Haney said he could fight at 140 pounds. And he mentioned Victor Postal. Now, let me tell you. That's important to hear. And I told you guys before, these young cats don't have to fight at lightweight. They could fight at 140. Teofimo Lopez is trying to go at Josh Taylor for undisputed. Teofimo Lopez will be up there in a minute. Devin Haney could beat him to 140. Devin Haney's too big for 135. So is Teofimo Lopez. I mean, that's the black two sugars. They should be fighting at 140. Okay. 140 is ridiculously amazing anyway. There's guys to fight there. All right. Let's not play around. There's guys to fight at 140. Okay, Regis Prograis sitting there just missing opportunity with Mikey Garcia. All right, they can meet at 140. It doesn't have to be at 135. The whole belt tobacco has been all, screwed up anyway. Hit the Tyson Bear. All right. So Jojo Diaz versus Devin the Dream Haney looks like that fight is going to be made for December 3rd. Okay, that's one hell of a fight. Devin the Dream Haney to me is special. All right. I think Ryan Garcia would have beaten Jojo Diaz. I really do. All right. But I'm not for certain. With Devin Haney, I think he's special. And I told you guys forever, I think he's the nicest one with the hand. I've been saying that for 3 years now. I love them all. Teofimo Lopez, big fan of him. I was a bigger fan of Teofimo Lopez than Tank. I like Teo. I like Devin Haney the most, then like Teo. Well, Lomachenko, but we can move him to the side. I like Devin Haney the most, then Teofimo Lopez, then like Tank. But now it's like, I like Tank the most. Okay, but Devin Haney is probably the nicest one, to be real. All right? but that's the style I like anyway. But who's more proven is Teofimo Lopez. With that said, I think Devin the Dream Haney being so special to me, I think he beats Jojo Diaz in a good fight, though. But I think he learned a lot against Linares. All right. Now, this month, Teofimo Lopez, you got to do your job against Kambosos, which is not easy. It's not a Tank Rolly situation, though it may look like it. It may look like it. If you want to look at it, you may think it's like Tank Rolly, because George Kambosos isn't the most technically sound, and he got power in both hands. You may look, and Tank and Teofimo Lopez fight almost exactly alike. So it may look like that, but Kambosos is far better than Rolly, all right? Technically. So, they got to get past their guys in hopes for these guys to fight next year. But I want to break something down for you real quick, okay? Let me tell you why the WBC, which are they're friends of mine. I'm a huge fan of the WBC. I'm going to say that first. But I'm just going to see what you guys hear right here.
Obviously, just this is kind of move away from heavyweight for a second into lightweight. Teofimo Lopez was now has the other 3 belts. Devin Haney has your belt, but Lomachenko was the franchise champion for the WBC, which happened right before that fight. Do you consider Teofimo Lopez, obviously he's a unified champion, but do you think that he needs to beat Devin Haney to be the unified champion?
Well,
or undisputed, I'm sorry.
Teofimo defeated Lomachenko.
Yes.
And in that fight, they had the request that if he defeated Lomachenko, he would be granted the same recognition as a world champion and the franchise zone.
Well, there you go.
He's, without a doubt, he's unified. We have Haney as the WBC champion, and that activity in that division has been very...
What the hell? What did he just say? Mauricio Suleiman, I love you to death. Okay, you've done, the Suleiman family done beautiful things for the sport of boxing. I respect the organization, and I think that the WBC, as far as when it comes to safety and all those things you guys have implemented, has been wonderful. Okay, dropped the ball a few times here and there that got the fans very confused. And statements like this, where the interviewer says, "Hey, look, we know that Teofimo Lopez is unified, but we're talking about undisputed." He said, and I quote, Mauricio Suleiman said he beat Lomachenko, all right? And the request was to have Teofimo Lopez, the franchise title, be as respected as the WBC title, right? As the champion. But then he goes at the same time and says Devin the Dream Haney is the WBC champion. And then he says Teofimo Lopez is unified, but not undisputed. He used the word unified. You got to listen. He didn't say the word undisputed. He said unified. We know he's unified. So there's only one way to clear this up, and that's for Teofimo Lopez to fight Devin the Dream Haney. And one of those belts got to be dropped. Somebody got to pull a Canelo. If I was Teofimo Lopez, I'll pull a Canelo. Canelo's franchise champion. He doesn't act like it. He fought for the WBC title, and he's going to try to force. That's why you can't question Canelo, his integrity. He's fighting. He fought for the WBC title. He didn't hold on to the franchise belt, fought for the WBC title, and defended it against the mandatory to hold it. And now he's fighting for undisputed against Caleb Plant. I think Teofimo Lopez should do the same thing. I think he should say, you know what? Everybody's confused. Forget about it. Forget about it. All right? Let me go ahead and fight Devin the Dream Haney for the WBC title. Okay? Hit the Tyson bell. Just had a baby girl named Nabi. Much love of the next boxing fan. That's right. We love you. Thank you so much. Man, congratulations. Ain't nothing better. Nothing better than being a father. Let me see. Teo, the real champ. Yeah, he's the lineal champion. So he's the champion of, there's no question. To me, the lineal champion is the belt over all sanctioning bodies, and that's the Black Two Sugars. I'm sorry. If you beat the man who beat the man who beat the man, you're the champion of the world, bro. Okay, Teofimo Lopez is the champion, but is he undisputed? No. Okay, to me, yeah, but he's not, because I don't dictate what the people think. He's not undisputed then. And then when you listen to Mauricio Suleiman, he said he's unified and Devin Haney's the champion. But the franchise belt is respected as much as the champion is. Okay, he's not. They got to fight to clear that up. They got to fight to clear that up. Let me see what you have to say. Tio going to beat that daddy boy to Chris. Man, it looked like Tio got a dad too. They both daddy boys. See, that's the everybody hit him with it. That comment was dumb. And if you can, hit the like. Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like. Yeah, you got to roll the clip on that one. So, let me see. Do I have anything else I want to show you guys before I leave? I'm sorry it's so quick, but I think yeah, I'm gonna just talk. I'm just gonna talk here. Yeah. Open it up to you guys. Look, bottom line. Teofimo Lopez and Devin the Dream Haney, neither one of them are afraid of each other. Ryan Garcia is an afterthought this year. Teofimo Lopez was becoming an afterthought. I think Devin the Dream Haney kind of helped both of them. Okay, Devin the Dream Haney ain't like he's been busy either. Yeah, that fight with Linares a long time ago. Okay, but he's going to fight JoJo. So I think that's twice this year though, on the real. That he'll be fighting. Teofimo Lopez got that Camboso should have been done. All right. Ryan Garcia broke his hand. Too bad. Okay. And now it just feels like everybody else picks up the scraps. Okay. This is my dream. Before I read your super chat, this is my dream. My dream is that Devin the Dream Haney and Teofimo Lopez either fight at 135 or move right up to 140 because there's somebody there. And that's Gervonta Tank Davis. See, all of this, Devin the Dream Haney and Teofimo Lopez, it gets even more real when they move up. And I'm going to tell you this too. And I said this a long time ago. They don't have to just fight once. We just saw a fantastic trilogy. What happens? Teofimo Lopez, Devin the Dream Haney 3. We saw Sugar Ray Leonard, Duran 3. I'm talking about years in between. Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard fought twice. Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko, they should fight again. Rubber matches. You lose one, you win one. Those are the wars. You win, you lose. You don't have to go undefeated. Forget the politics. Not in this community. And this community got 100,000. We're spreading. The word is spreading now. Forget the losses and the wins. Forget that. We just want to see y'all fight each other multiple times. I said earlier this week, that loss that Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder had against Tyson Gypsy King Fury, this third fight, is the most credible fight he's had. His loss is bigger than any win he's ever had. People are more inspired by how Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder fought the way he fought until the 11th round finally. I'm more inspired by his loss than any of his wins ever. So these guys can fight multiple times, bro. Multiple times. Let's see. What say you? Biz, you mentioned the importance of a father figure in a man's life, which dad-son combo. Do you like inboxing? And where did you get your father figure? Oh, where did I get my father figure? The dad-son combo that I like the most right now. I really like the Haneys. I really do. Because Pops handed his son off when he knew he couldn't do anymore. I really like that because I think more fathers should do that. Train until I just can't do it. I like the Lomachenkos and the Porters. The most I like the Lomachenkos a lot, but I like the Haneys probably the most because of that fact. Look, I took you this far. Now it's getting emotional, and I don't know if I can take you any further. When he handed Devin off, I really appreciated that. Let me see where did I get my father figure? My mother had a boyfriend for years that to this day I see him as a father. And my oldest brother, I told him 2 days ago, My oldest brother's 10 years older than me. I told him, you know, you are always kind of like a father to me more than a brother. You know, he really raised me as a man. Okay. So that's where I found mine. Let me see. I think they will fight, although I would fight right away. Yeah. I like to fight right away too. Facts. Black, 2 sugars. Preach Biz. Much love to you. But where was I? Yeah. Look, I think these guys can fight each other multiple times. Tank Davis is sitting right there at 140. They can have fights with him. Teofimo Lopez, Tank Davis 3. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney 2. Okay? These guys should be mixing it up with each other. They call themselves the new 4 kings, 3 kings, or whatever it is. 5 king, whatever it is. They all should mix it up, which we need to really include Wilfred Benitez. And let me tell you this. When we talk about the 4 kings, Duran, Leonard, I'm sorry to just go off, but Hearns, Hagler, we got to bring up Wilfred Benitez. The huge injustice in not bringing up Wilfred Benitez is driving me bonkers. All right? Let me run something by you. When Wilfred Benitez fought Sugar Ray Leonard, Wilfred was the champion, and he's been the champion for a while. Sugar Ray Leonard was 23. How old do you think Wilfred Benitez was? How old do you think Wilfred Benitez was? Sugar Ray Leonard was 23. $31. What else y'all got? He was 21. People act like, okay, the new young ones, Duran, Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. Wilfred was younger than them. See, that's what happens when you look at Teofimo Lopez as the older, experienced fighter. He's young. He's as young or younger than the rest of them. Wilfred Benitez was younger, and that kid fought Duran, beat him. That kid fought Leonard. That kid fought Hearns. He mixed it up with the rest of them. Yeah, he's the youngest champion in history. I've been saying that for a minute. To have them all fight each other, and you just bring up the 4. Wilfred Benitez, 5, bro. 5. I'm going to push that. All right. But I got to go. I got to run. I almost did an hour, though. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with me. I got to really get together, get ready for this football Sunday. But yeah, look, I think that was a beautiful face-off. And like I said, they can fight at 140. Real Tank Davis in. Brian Garcia had a bad year, but get him back in there. Lomachenko needs to be back. See, he's almost the Wilfred Benitez of this, except for Lomachenko is the oldest one. Lomachenko, I don't know why. He needs to be in there fighting Devin Haney. He's trying. He's fighting Richard Comey next. He's wiping all the others out. There's nothing left for Lomachenko. Tank Davis and Lomachenko should fight. While Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez talking shit, Tank Davis and Lomachenko should fight. Since Ryan Garcia can't get his stuff right, okay, hurting his hands, mental health issues, which he has to take care of those things. But once he get himself back together, I add him back into the conversation. But Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis, they got to mix it up. ShowBizz, the adult, and I'm talking about rematches. I'm talking about trilogies. We need all those things. 21-3 to the underdog. De La Hoya did so much by 24, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of like Canelo Alvarez. And Oscar De La Hoya was trying to move Ryan Garcia at that pace. It's just that, Ryan Garcia, the social media and everything, he broke moving at that pace. Okay. But that's how Oscar De La Hoya kind of did with his fighters. He'll move your ass along. Okay. Ortiz, he'll move you along, bro, real quick. I'm out. Man, beautiful. All right, it's football Sunday.